eat steak, eat a big old steer, eat steak, do we have one deer, eat beef, it's a mighty good food, it's a great meal when I'm
Biker here again, and well, we just came down to Denver to do a shop. We do this about once every, what, 6 to 9 months. Last time we went to Shamrock, it lasted us 9 months. So, but today we are at the Bishop Storehouse out here in Aurora, Colorado. I love the Mormons. And they've been wiped out. They've got a lot of stuff that they don't have, but I'm getting some long-term food preps. They had a lot of stuff that we wanted that they were out of, but we did get some onions and we got some carrots, and I also got 2 25-pound bags of hard red wheat, which we're going to Mylar bag, vacuum seal. So we have a bit of what we need, and there's been a run on a lot of stuff recently. They just got a truck in Wednesday and they're already almost out of stock. It's amazing how much they're missing and how busy they've been. It's all because of this coronavirus crap. But anyway, this is a regular thing for us. We'll do this even more, so hopefully I'll come back. We're out in Aurora at the Bishop Storehouse. So anyway, that's it for right now. Next, we're going to move on to Shamrock Foods. Do that once every 6 to 9 month shopping trip. Okay, everybody, Colorado Biker here again. And we are on our biannual trip to Shamrock Foods down in Denver. And since everybody asked where it is at 460 South Lipan Street in Denver. Okay, there's the address right there, 460 Lipan. So great place to come if you want to get stuff for prep. So let's go in and we're going to do our shop that we do about every 9 months, 6 to 9 months. So anyway, let's go in, and we are in Shamrock. So welcome back. This is, like I said, our biannual trip. So we are going to be getting some rice, and they got the really good Jasmati, but we're going to be doing some long-term food storage. So we're just going to go for the $18 for 50 pounds. So we're just going to get the Eminence, just Vietnamese rice, which is actually really good. Really like this stuff. So we're going to get a bag of that. That's 50 pounds down there. And then we are going to get some meat. And we've already got a couple items. So into the cooler. All right, and you can see they've got the pinto beans like I showed you last time. 15 bucks for 25 pounds, $34 for 50 pounds. So, and that's cleaned pinto beans, triple clean, number ones, really good quality. So, but we're going for meat. All right. So we are going to go for some pork butt. Oh yeah, I love pork butt. All right, let me put my jacket away. Okay, so pork butt, and we're gonna get bone in because we use this for doing our pulled pork. So $1.09 a pound, and we're gonna get 3 of these. You can see that's a nice big size too. Look at that. So it's 22 pounds. We got other ones, bone in. We want bone in because it just gives a better flavor. All right, that's 2. And this is all going in the freezer when we go home. So, but that's a lot of pulled pork right there. That's a ton of pulled pork. Look at that, 21 pounds. All right, next one, pork cushion, $1.55. This is kind of like pork butt, it's in just smaller chunks, and it's a lot easier if you want to do just a small meal or something like that. So we're gonna do 3 packages of this, and that's all I got left because we're here in the afternoon. All the restaurants have already gotten here, like the food trucks. This is where they come and get their stuff. So there we go. So we got that. So, and then they also have pork sirloin, diced cushion, which is what you get in like burritos and stuff, pork tenderloin, or this is all pork butt. So we can also buy a whole case. But we're also going to get, this is for regular use, we're going to get some shredded Parmesan right here. We're also going to get mozzarella. There we go, mozzarella cheese. Goes in the freezer. Get some more Parmesan, just the shaker stuff. It's cheaper here. Big container. And yes, I know this is horrible stuff, but I like it. It makes great grilled cheese. So I'm gonna get some processed cheese, American cheese. My wife is looking at me like, are you crazy? So, all right, so we also, let's see. We're also gonna get some sliced cheese wherever that is. They have it, at least they used to. I don't see it. Anyway, all right, well, let's go to the other side. I don't see the sliced cheese. Ah, no. Oh yeah, they do. They've got it up. Oh, they're out of most of it. Pepper jack, cheddar. You want cheddar? That's cheddar cheese right there, sliced. I think we'll wait on that. How about pepper jack? Okay, we'll get a pepper jack. We get a container of pepper jack cheese slices. Right there. We're getting a lot already. So, and we're gonna go over here. Sure, they got other stuff. They got like the pepperoni. They got, ooh, prosciutto. Bologna, salami, pepperoni. All the lunch meats are up there. As you can see, it's all in big packs. But what we're looking for, chicken thigh. There we go. 72 chicken wag. Yep, that looks like it. That's a young chicken. Whole. Chicken breast, random, B&B, 40 pounds, $41.99. We're gonna get a case of this. We gotta make room in the cart. Probably not. Hold on. Here, hold that. All right. So, $1 a pound. Ooh, shit. I'm breaking shit. Look at that. All right. Put that back up. Stop breaking stuff. Okay. Here we go. So it's $1 a pound for chicken, whole chicken breast. So we're gonna get a brisket, $3 a pound. Yeah, that's a pretty one. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yes. All right. Nice brisket. Let's see what else we got. It's on the list. I gave it to you.
I gave it to you.
Ha ha ha. There we go. We got olive round, sirloin, Angus beef strip, beef skirt, knuckle, ribeye, $7.99 a pound for ribeye steak. That's not bad. Flank is $5.79. This is also select. So that's a lot cheaper than Costco. So let's see. Oh yeah, chicken wings. Yep. Okay. And these are all nice looking. 15 pounds. 16. I'm going for a smaller one. 13.2. 17, 14, That's nicely marbled too. 13.6, and the marbling on this one is pretty. Look at that. Nice marbling. 13 pounds. Ribeye steak. There we go. So this is going to be 9 months supply of meat. I wish I didn't have the music. Okay, chicken wings. There's thighs. Sometimes you gotta look at the stuff here. Jumbo thigh fillet. What do we got here? Skinless breast. Jumbo skinless breast. You got it? Okay. 1 and 2 disjointed, 40 pounds. We're getting this for a roommate because, well, he loves wings. So, jumbo. We have non-jumbo. We have regular. Jumbo. How much? $2.19 a pound. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll go for that. Okay, so what else? Yeah, we're gonna need another cart. Okay. We made a list, so we have 3 packages pork shoulder, 2 packages cushion. I got 3. Case of chicken breast, 1 brisket, 2 beef lifter, shoulder, spare ribs. That's pork. And beef lifter is a lot like the pork cushion because it's just smaller chunks. Carne asada lifter. Here we go. $2.99 a pound. These are nice big chunks of beef. These are kind of like the trims between the meats, and they are cheaper this way. So, but these are great for the smoker. They're also great for just general use. These are really good for like fajitas. That's what we like to make out of them. So, wow, that's a lot of meat. Okay, so we got all that, and we were going to get a ground beef. So let's go back over here. So maybe 119 ground beef. How much we got here? That's 10 pounds. And we just cut that up, leave it in the tube, and wrap it. Okay, what else is on the list? Okay, Parmesan, mozzarella, American cheese, Parmesan. I got cheese. Okay, we're done in here. We got the Jasmati croutons. All right, now we move onward. Whew. Oh, it's warm out here again. Oh, that feels good. Looks like we got white hominy on special. All right. So now we're going to go to the back. Yeah, we're getting some convenient stuff, but this is mostly meat. So want to get what? Costco. So, and we don't need any veg. So we got plenty of that, and that's better in smaller quantity anyway. It goes bad before we can use it. However, we are going to get some mixed veg. $3 for a huge bag. So we're going to get 4 of these. All right, there we go. Some mixed veg. And that's just for quick recipes and stuff. Yeah, I know it's frozen. I'd love to have fresh, but where we live, that's really not a possibility that often, because we're up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. So, mixed veg. Okay. Let's see, next. All right, we got all that. Next, yeah, you got the croutons and soy sauce. Did they have the tamari or not? Okay. Well, look, soy sauce. Okay, the tamari might be in the. Oh, they're rearranged. Let's see. All the condiments, different rices. Ooh, fortune cookie. We get fortune cookie. Okay, they got teriyaki. They got the soy sauce, liquid smoke, all the other shit, barbecue sauces, Sweet Baby Ray's, love that stuff. Alright, no, I got all the peppers, all that shit, masatamal. We got, woohoo! Pardon me, do you have any gurry poupon? Yes, I have a fuckload of gurry poupon. Okay, anyway, ooh, they even have a smaller one. Look at that. Different sizes. Okay, and I like the Goldens better actually. It's cheaper. And it's better. I like it better, at least personally. And I'm going to get a deli mustard. I like this Beaver brand. It's good stuff. So we have that. Alright, moving on. Oh, this is a heavy cart. Probably have a couple 100 pounds of meat in here already. Yep, I do. Okay, we don't need any hard goods. Canned fruit, canned veggies. Let's see here. Pastas, like we got last time. Alright. And we don't need any of that. There we go. We need oregano. Tarragon time. Let's go to O's. Oregano. Should we get one or two?
Get two. We go through it or not.
Yeah, we go through it pretty quick. So we'll get 2 oregano. Nice big container. $6.
5 ounces.
24 ounces. So 10 ounces for 12 bucks. So 24 ounces. Oh, well, we don't need that much. We also need a granulated onion. Granulated onion. Right there. There we go. Any other spices that we need? That's like pepper. Cafe grinds, that's the medium. That's the one that we need. Let's see how the label's all fucked up. There we go. Got that. What?
You see a smaller one of the
Seasoned salt?
No, that's taco
Oh, that's taco seasoning. No, I don't. Garlic powder, granulated garlic, ginger. I think we have, we're pretty much well stocked on everything else at home. So we got all that. So, oregano, granulated onion, pepper. Now we gotta do is find the black beans. And the instant refried beans. No, the dried.
Oh, the dry stuff?
Yeah, the dry stuff. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Should I get it? Should I get it? I should. White truffle oil. I love this stuff, but I'll save that for another time. Oh, okay. You got the other one? All right. I think this is all the flours and mixes. Yep, it is. Let's see. Nope, that's it there. But we are going to get a sugar. Okay. Let's see. $13.99 for 25 pounds of cane sugar. And that's Katie's Kitchen. That's pretty good stuff. All right, so we got that. And I still love seeing that.
Yes, yes.
No, wife, no wife. No, no, no. Soy sauce, sugar. Okay, all we need are dried black beans and the instant refried beans. All right. We're splitting up. We're gonna tackle this. Let's see. Maybe it was down here. A lot of the Mexican stuff is down here. Vinegar. Ah, here we go. 50 pounds of black beans. Wow, 50 pounds. It's $1 a pound. So, pre-washed black beans. There's small white beans, Great Northern, lentils, rice, lots of different rice. And here are the refried beans, but they don't have the brand I like. At least not right here. Let's see. They move things around occasionally. Let's see. Onions, mashed taters. Oh, now we're getting into the Asian stuff. Nope. Soy sauce. We already did all this. Okay. So, we are going to get a 50-pound bag of black beans. Oh, shit. That one's got a hole. Well, that's no good. Okay, let's get the one without the hole. All right. Okay, and these cannellinis, quinoa, now they're out of it. These are pretty good though. These are instant. Those are not bad, but we've got better ones that we can get. So, and they're sold out because they're usually on the top shelf. So, that pretty much does it since they're out of ones. Quick cook Mexican rice. So, that does it for now. We're gonna spend a lot of money, but once again, remember, this is what we're going to have for the next six to 9 months, probably 9 months, and this will feed 3 people for 9 months. And then my sriracha, but oh no, they don't have it. Oh, anyway, looking for the big one. Anyway, that's it for now, and we will catch up with you here in a bit and show you how we package this stuff. Okay, everybody. All right, everyone. Well, here it is. That was about $700, but that's not too bad for the amount of meat and other stuff that we got, especially long-term preps. That'll last us about 9 months. So take a look at your food budget and see how much you spend on just meat alone, and it'll be the same. So this is a large amount. So next stop, we're going to go to Costco, get a couple things there, and then we're on our way home. Alrighty, everybody, we are home. So we did our big shopping trip for the day, and well, for the next 6 months, if not 9 months. So we got a couple cases of chicken that we're going to put away, and then we also have all the meat. Yes, we have all the meats. We have the beef lifter, we've got the pork cushion, pork shoulder, top sirloin steak, beef, brisket, and more pork. So, and a lot of chicken. So we are going to go over repackaging this stuff to put in the freezer for long term. Now, mind you, this may look like a lot of meat. It is a lot of meat. We've got over 200 pounds of meat here. Actually, probably more than that. I'll do a final tally later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and we're going to repackage and name and date everything so that we will be able to put it in the freezer and then pull it out as we need it. So this is a long term. Now remember, this is at least 6 months worth of meat, if not 9 months. Last time I think it lasted us about 8 months. So this is a lot of food. I mean, we're talking, you know, several hundred pounds of meat here. Okay, we've got 80 pounds in chicken just alone. So this is a lot of meat. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started and explain to you what I'm going to do. So first thing, I'm going to start with the beef lifter. Like I said, beef lifter, this, oh, forgot my knife. Beef lifter, I'm going to change the angle here. There we go. Beef lifter, this is the stuff that they have. These are little cuts that are done between things like the rump or the shoulder and other parts, and that's why it's relatively cheap. So let's get a better angle here. There we go. So we're going to take it out of the package and drain it. And this stuff makes great solid meat for like stir fry or what do you call it, fajitas, stuff like that. It's really good for that. So, but you can see it's just strips of beef. That's all it is. And these are the trimmings. But you can see that's a big chunk of meat right there. That's a big chunk of beef. Look at that. That's really good. So what I'm going to do, and I already washed my hands earlier, but keep washing them. So what I'm going to do is let that drain for a minute. You don't have to let it drain too long. And I got my bag of pens here, my Sharpies. So we are going to start packaging it with just plain old shrink wrap. Alright, there's one piece. Now mind you, this is also for 3 people. We have 3 people living in the house. So there we go. And my roommate Kenny, he eats a lot. He's a scrawny little guy. You know how they can eat. Those little skinny guys. So that's enough right there for a meal for 3 people, if not more. So we're going to wrap it. I'm going to squeeze the edges and try and get as much air out as possible, minimize freezer burn. I'm going to squeeze it. There we go. Fold up the edges a bit. There we go. Fold that up. And we're going to triple wrap it. And we're going to change the direction each time that we wrap it. Once again, squeeze the air out as much as you can. There we go, nice tight wrap on that. And the last one. There we go. And then I'm going to put what it is. So it's beef lifter. And then the date to Leap Day. Okay, there we go. And that's our first one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. And then I'll come back after I've done the rest of them, show you how many we ended up with. But for 3 people, that's one meal right there. That's one nice dinner. So that's like fajitas or stir fry or just smoked meat that we put out on the smoker and have that for dinner, something like a tri-tip. This is really close to a tri-tip cut. So, but it's a lot cheaper this way. So anyway, I'll come back when I've done the rest and show you how much beef lifter we ended up with. Okay, there we are, everybody. That's all the beef lifter we have. That's all been packaged up. So as you can see, that's quite a bit. So next we're going to do some of the cheeses and then we'll move on to the pork. So we got these big packs of cheese, so I'm going to break those up into more manageable chunks, put in the freezer and put one in the fridge, and we'll move on from there. Okay everybody, well, we're moving on. We are now on the pork cushion, and these are smaller pieces of pork. These are really good. Let me rinse the sink out real quick. Just wash out the last of the beef blood. There we go. And then we'll take the pork cushion out right here. All right, there we go. Open that up. We got 3 packages of this. And this is nice for like a Sunday pork roast or something like that. That's pork cushion. And we got nice pieces of it. And it's also really good on the barbecue grill too. So we got all that. A little schmutz from the other one. So we're just going to rinse it real quick in cold water. Get some of that slime off of there. There we go. Which is just blood and plasma from the packaging. There we go. We'll let it dry for a little bit. I'm going to open up the other packages and packages as usual. So I'll come back with the video once I have it all packaged, just like I did with the beef lifter. 3 packages of the pork cushion. So that's a lot of pork. That fills up the whole sink, as you can see. It comes right up to the top. So that's 3 packages of pork cushion. Nice big chunks of pork. This is sold in the stores at about 2.5 to 3 times the price that we got it for. So the only difference is that we have to repackage it. So I'm going to get to doing that, and I'll show you when we're done. Okay, there we go. That's 3 packages of pork cushion, all packaged up and ready for the freezer. So we'll move on to the next one here in just a minute. Okay, next on the list is the pork shoulder bone-in, which is really the best way to get any of these meats is bone-in if you're going to get the whole cut. This has probably 2 of them in it, and these are huge. So let me cut this open, and we'll see what we got here. Oh, where's my knife? There it is. So, and this is what you typically make pulled pork with. But you can also do a nice pork roast with this. Do something like a nice Sunday or holiday roast or something like that. You can also use a pork shoulder. It's one of those meats that you want to do low and slow. You want to really take your time cooking this so it comes out really tender. This is not something that you want to cook quickly. So, yeah, looks like there's 2 in there. There we go, there's the packaging. There we go, look at that. Nice big bone right there. Nice big bone-in pork shoulder. And that's 10 pounds right there. So that would make about 7 to 8 pounds of pulled pork. So anyway, I'm going to rinse it off. So we'll do that real quick. Let's give it a quick rinse. Get some of that slime and congealed blood off of it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, let that drain for a minute, and I will come back and package up all those. We have 3 packages, so we should have 6 of these. So we'll see. I'll show you when we're done. Okay, here's some of the pork shoulder. We already took 2 downstairs because we were running out of room upstairs on the counter. So, but this is 2 packages, broken into 4 packages of the pork shoulder. So each one of these is about 10 to 12 pounds. They're huge. So each one of these will make anywhere from 8 to 10 pounds of pulled pork, which will last a week if you eat it every day. So, or one giant roast. But these are delicious. These are huge packs. So there's the pork shoulder. Now we're moving on to the rest. Okay, next thing we are doing ground beef. And this was 9.45 pounds. And it was $9. So it's less than $1 a pound. So, but that's almost 10 pounds there. So, yep, 9.5. So, but it was $9.20. So less than $1 a pound ground beef. We're gonna cut it up into 5 sections and freeze it. So I'll show you when we're done. Okay, everyone, we've gotten down to the really good stuff. We've gotten down to the top sirloin steak. Yep, this is top sirloin. This is 13.6 pounds of top sirloin. But it's not just cutting the steaks. This is why it's a lot cheaper. This is $7.99 a pound before our discount. So there we go. This is what's called a primal. So this is one giant piece. Look at that. That's what it looks like as a steak. This is a top sirloin. And in the store, you will pay anywhere from $10 to $12 a pound for this. So we paid significantly less. I'll go over the numbers later. But it is a beautiful, beautiful looking piece of meat. So I'm going to cut this into steaks in just a minute, and I'll show you. Okay, now it is time to cut up the top sirloin. Look at this. It's had a little while to drain off all the excess water after rinsing it. So we are going to put, oh, look at that. Nice giant piece of meat. And I'm going to trim off the rib bits right here. These are the pieces that attach it to the rib. And those will be good for stir fry or something like that. So we're going to trim those. This is the work that they do, that the grocery stores and all the meat packing places do, that make it more expensive. They got to pay someone to do all the trimming. So, and then they've got that. So look at that, nice piece of marbling, nice. Okay, and then it's got a nice big fat cap on it. But I'm going to leave the majority of the fat cap on. I'm going to get rid of the silver skin, which is a membrane. Going to get rid of that. But I want to leave most of the fat on it because that's what keeps it nice and juicy when it's cooking. So there we go. Now, since there are 3 of us in the house, I am going to try and cut them thin enough to get the most out of it, but still have a nice decent sized steak. So you can see I just sharpen the knife. There we go. And we're going to get a nice thick cut steak. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice, big, thick cut steak. Look at that. So there's one. Let me pull out the plastic here. So there's one. So I'm going to do 3 per package. So I'm going to cut them just about an inch thick. And getting through this silver skin layer, this membrane layer on this side is a bit tough. But that's why I sharpened the knife. I'm probably sharpening it here about halfway through again. Look at that. Beautiful steak. This is the way you get them in the grocery store. All cut up like that already. But I don't pay for the labor. I'm paying for steak. So I'll get a lot more out of this. So here we go. There we go. A little bit thinner for my wife because she doesn't eat as much as I or my roommate does, my housemate. There we go. So, look at that. Nice, beautiful steak. Nice ribeye. Oh, look at that. Or yeah. Sorry, ribeye. There we go. So there's 3. I'm going to wrap that up. Label it. And I'll cut the rest and I'll show you all of them when they're done. Alrighty. Let's get the wrap going here. Whoop. There we go. And this comes out to about $7.50 a pound after the discount, $7 a pound after the discount. So try and get this high quality steak for $7 a pound. And this is prime. This is top prime. This is the highest level prime that you can get, highest level steak. So other than Wagyu beef, but this is prime, and that's really good steak. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna finish wrapping. I'll show you the rest when I'm done. Everybody, well, here I'm done cutting and packaging. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3, so I have 15 steaks out of 13 pounds. So that puts them at about, well, let's see, puts them at about 12 ounces each. So this is a good 12 ounce thick cut steak. So nice big steaks, nice big ribeyes. So that's in the grocery store, that'd be about $150, maybe $180 worth of meat. We got it for $100, so that's a big savings right there. And we don't have this very often. We'll have, this is 5 months. We'll have one of these once a month. So, and that's 3 in each pack, 1 for each person that lives in the house. And you can also see the hamburger back here that I did. So, but this is a big savings right here, a big, huge savings. So, and it's really, really high quality prime. You know, this is about the highest grade you can get. Really nicely marbled steak. So anyway, but that's the cheap one. We'll have this once a month just to celebrate. So anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one. Well, my roommate loves wings, and so do I. When we put them on the smoker, oh my God, they're so good. We smoke them for about an hour and a half at a really low temperature, and then we put them in the oven under broil for just a few minutes at the end to crispy up the skin. Oh, it's phenomenal. We love wings. We do hot wings and all that at home. And this is a cheap way to get them. So they're really expensive at the store. This comes to about $2 a pound. So we have a whole case of first and second sections of wings. And as you can see, it just comes in one giant bag. So we're going to repackage them. So, and I always save doing the chicken for last, just because it's messier. And we're going to have to bleach everything when we're done anyway, so, and the salmonella risk, so we will do this now. There we go. But as you can see, that is a shitload of wings. This is 45 pounds of chicken wings in the bags. So we're just going to put these in Ziploc baggies. So we've got the baggies, and we're going to put these in the freezer. So, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 wings to a bag, which gives us three people. That's 8 each. So that's a nice big size. So I'm going to seal this up, squeeze out as much air as I can. And there we go. And I'm going to date it, label it, and date it. And then we'll go put that in the freezer as well. But that's a lot of wings right there. Look at that. So anyway, I'll keep going and show you when I'm done. Everybody, well, we're done packaging all the chicken wings. So, and one thing we got to do though, because it is a messy process, is we're going to wipe down the bags before we put them in the freezer. And we are going to use, let me grab it here, we're going to bleach. This is a little bottle with a tiny dropper nozzle on it for bleach that we keep on the sink, just for sterilizing everything. Lots of drops, some hot water, not much, and then I'm going to wipe them down and pass them off to the wife, and she will dry them with a clean rag. So we'll do that here, but first I gotta have a clean place to set them, so I'm gonna clean off the cutting board. Ooh, that strong bleach smell, but that's what we want. We want to sterilize. We want to make sure everything stays clean, no salmonella cross-contamination. There we go. All right, that's clean. I'm gonna wash the cutting board here in a bit. Give this a bit of a rinse. There we go. A little bit more bleach, just to be sure. That's way overkill, but, well, it's salmonella. You can't overkill. So, and this is why I didn't wear gloves anyway when I did this, because I knew I was going to be handling bleachy rag. So, do that. There we go. Put it on the board I just bleached. And there goes the dog.
Orthis.
Okay, everybody. Well, while we were doing all this work, we also had a couple pieces of beef lifter we decided to cook for dinner. So we went and put it out on the smoker at about 250 for a couple hours. Maybe a little bit too long, but this is the beef lifter when it's done off the smoker. And it is lovely. Look at that. It's tender and cutting against the grain. But this is damn near steak. And it is oh so good off the smoker. We just pulled it off the smoker too. We just put a little Montreal steak seasoning on it, salt and pepper, and that's it. So this is what you get when you're done with that beef lifter. So it's a cheap version. It's basically steak. Look at that. That's a piece of steak. So, and it's really cheap. So we're jumping in. We're gonna eat dinner. We'll be back with more. Okay, everybody. We're down to the last case. We're down to the last one. This is chicken breasts. I think it is. I hope so. Otherwise, we'll have to return it. But it said chicken breasts. Here we go. Once again, whole case. This is about 45 pounds of chicken breasts. That's a lot. So, let's open her up. Oh, yeah. That's a lot. Okay, and these are boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Let's dig in here. And these are, look at the size of these. That's 2 breasts right there. That's the whole bird. Okay? So that's 2 breasts right there, and we're just going to package these up individually. Because that right there, that's enough for 3 people. That's a huge chicken breast too. That thing is massive. It's mostly skinless, but a little bit of skin, a little bit of fat, that's fine for cooking. So I'll go ahead and package all these up and show you what we got when we're done. Okay, these chicken breasts are huge. So there's that whole box. I cut them in half, so it's one-sided breast. So there's 1 breast each, but that's a whole sink full. Okay, and these breasts are massive. These are the biggest ones that you can get. Look at the size of that thing. That is huge. That is a gigantic chicken breast. Okay, and I've got 2 in here, which I've already packaged up. And 2 breasts is 2.7 pounds. That's huge. Okay, and this comes out to less than or about $1 a pound. I'll do the math here in a bit, but that's 2.73. That's 2 pounds 7 ounces. So that's basically 2.5 pounds with 2 breasts. So they're over a pound each. So they are massive, and it is really cheap to get them this way. So just wanted to show you. I'm going to keep on packaging. I'll show you when I'm done. Hey, everybody. Okay, everybody. Well, that's all the chicken packaged up. So a bunch of packages. That's 43 pounds of chicken. Each one averages 2.5 to 3 pounds of chicken for 2 breasts. So they are massive sized breasts. So, but that's fine because we'll use them all the time. So they're really big. And they come out to just about $1.07 a pound. Even the best price at a place like Costco, that's like $2.99 a pound for boneless, skinless breasts that are smaller than this and not as good. So anyway, Time to go put this in the freezer downstairs and upstairs, and that does it for this part of the video. We are done packaging food for now. So that's it. This is all the meat.
Chicken, nice fried chicken.